morning, happy Monday, and welcome to a week of prayer, Teachers Edition. Firstly, I want to thank each of you for your solid dedication to our church's future. You are amazing. And I'm convicted of this more emphatically now, having to have been with my kids studying from home this whole year. Thank you, and help me. As we're preparing for these daily worships for the students, it struck me that together meant all of us. So I'm going to have a short devotional for you every day, and I want to invite you to have a moment of worship with me every morning or afternoon or evening or 2 a.m. when you're finishing up your grading and your lesson planning. Today I want to talk about how long the road is. Just take a quick moment, breathe in with me. We're living in some unparalleled times. As teachers, you've had to completely restructure your teaching methodology. You've had to become tech gurus. You've had to teach full-time, administrate overtime, and parent all the time, simultaneously. You've had to deal with quarantine and still act chipper and hopeful even through your own personal struggles. Then there's the very real and frightening issue of job security, school being able to stay open, and trying to keep the team together, always looming ever about you. You've also had to social distance while being social activists, racial reconcilers, peace speakers, and civility masters. Thanks to 2020, all of us are having a horrible season. Nothing would surprise me in the next couple months. Nothing short of alien invasion or zombie apocalypses or the coming of Jesus, which let's all pray for the coming of Jesus. But what separates most of us from you educators is that we don't have the added pressure of engaging a classroom full of our future while carrying these struggles on a daily basis. You must handle all these things on your plate and keep our future feeling hopeful and sharp. That's tough. Let me share a little bit from the book of 1 Kings chapter 19. Then Elijah walked for a whole day into the desert. He sat down under a broom bush and asked to die. "I've had enough, Lord," he prayed. "Let me die. I am no better than my ancestors." Then he lay down under the tree and slept. Suddenly an angel came to him and touched him. "Get up and eat," the angel said. Elijah saw near his head a loaf baked over coals and a jar of water. So he ate and drank, and he went back to sleep. Later the Lord's angel came to him a second time. The angel touched him and said, "Get up and eat. If you don't, the journey will be too hard for you." It's pretty clear from this passage that Elijah seems to have textbook symptoms of depression. Not wanting to be with anyone, shutting themselves out, thinking and verbalizing that he wants to die, sleeping a lot. Just a few days before this time, he was on a mountaintop experience. God was tangibly present through a fire from heaven. He experienced unrivaled success. And now he feels he's not done more than those before him. Basically, his life makes no difference. Have you ever felt that way? That no matter how hard you've tried, no matter what you're doing, you haven't really made that big of a difference? I know I have in ministry. How does God respond to Elijah in these moments of brokenness, of doubt, of isolation? Does he rebuke him? Maybe he gets angry at his lack of faith. He sends an angel to judge, condemn, and lecture Elijah? Nah, he feeds him. He lets him rest. He feeds him again, and he encourages him to eat, for the journey ahead is going to be a hard one. Sometimes we want God to fix everything with a huge ball of fire. Sometimes we'd love for God to just quelch the storm and remove all the problems in our life. Hey, God, get rid of this COVID-19. Hey, God, bring racial rest and social peace to our world. Hey, God, give us a lotto win pick this week. We'd love for God to just completely make all things brand new right now. Instead, the most miraculous thing God does in these moments is sustain us, feeds us, so that we can get through this particular season and journey. Elijah felt defeated. He felt alone. He felt lost. Elijah, the prophet, the one who single-handedly faced 450 prophets of Baal, the very same one who wasn't afraid of the king. God seemed so available on the mountain for Elijah, this huge figure in the Old Testament. And now he's feeling completely abandoned. I don't know how much longer the journey ahead is for each of us. I'm sure some of you are killing it right now, doing amazing things, and everything is as it should be in your life. I'm also pretty sure that others of you are having some seriously difficult times. You're feeling disheveled. A few of you may even know exactly how Elijah is feeling and what Elijah is going through in this particular season. Remember, teachers, educators, administrators, through it all, through all the struggles and the difficulties, your successes and your failures, you are not alone. Notice that God was there the whole time, tangibly affecting Elijah's life, protecting and feeding, defending and nurturing. The only difference really is that Elijah was more impressed by God's fire than by God's subtle sustenance. He noticed God in the successful moments, but not so much in his broken moments. Whether you are riding the biggest success wave of your life right now, or you're struggling to get out of bed and face the next day, God is with you and wants to feed your spirit. God may not remove the storms of your life, but he will hold you all the way through. Even when things seem so crazy, I want you to remember today that 1, you are not alone. 2, God will hold you all the way through the storm. And 3, whether you're having an amazing season, the most wretched season, or a season somewhere in between, God is with you. So eat, for the journey is long. Would you take a moment to pray with me? God, bless our educators this week, this year, as they continue through the season, whether they're having a mountaintop experience or whether they can't seem to find a way to get out of bed. Bless them and remind them that through each and every one of their seasons in this moment, that you are with them all the way through. Amen. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.